Bringing a fresh take to the sustainability movement in Singapore is Earthopia, the country's first youth-led environmental festival. It's organised by two prominent youth leaders, and we have them here with me. Zac Toh is founder of City Sprouts and Kong Man Jing, popularly known as Biogirl MJ. She's the co-founder of Just Keep Thinking. Thank you for joining us today. Now let's start with Zac. Can you tell us more about what's unique or exciting about this festival? We know that Earthopia is Singapore's first youth-driven sustainability festival.
So what's exciting about the festival is that we want something that really can appeal to everyone. So something that doesn't just look too serious on the onset, so it's very approachable. People can come to enjoy the arts, the music, do some hands-on workshop, and come for the festival and take home something and make a pledge on what can they change for the future.
Can you tell us more about that then? What are some of the offerings at the festival that people can enjoy? You mentioned workshops. What are some examples of that? Are there other activities as well?
Yeah, so we have very interesting stuff such as you can create your own coastal from recycled plastic, from Plastify. And we also have ground-up groups such as Bungkus, where you can make your entire tote bag by yourselves. And there's also a lot of other ground-up groups. And for City Sprouts itself, we are doing a living art movement whereby you can paint using biochar painting, and you can do a whole mural art together as a group. Yeah.
So it's quite hands-on, there's a lot of activities, and really, as you mentioned, it's supposed to be fun and light-hearted, right? Yeah. So Man Jing, I want to bring you in now. You've been at day one of the festival, that's today. So what's the response been like so far?
Oh, the response has been pretty great. I think we've hit over 1,400 attendees, and that's not including like the natural footfall coming from the event venue itself. And these are the exact target audience that we're trying to reach out to, people who might not necessarily be in the community, but they are interested. They saw the different art installations, and they're like, what's going on? And then they come, they get interested, they sign up for our workshops. So it's been a really great day one so far.
What is your target market actually? Are you opening up to, say, even families? Is it just young people? Who are you trying to reach?
We are trying to target youth, but of course, I mean, it is a public area and anyone is welcome to join. I mean, we're all youth at heart as well. Yeah, but most importantly, I think it is people who might not necessarily be interested in sustainability, might find it too daunting and too difficult. We want to invite them in using all of these activities and music and art to let them know that, it is not as scary as you think.
Yeah, Zac mentioned earlier that they would make a pledge. Can you tell us more about what that is and what that means?
Right, so as you walk towards near the registration booth, there's actually a huge digital screen. We call it the wall of change, and that's where people can actually scan the QR code. They can pledge, any small changes that they are willing to make in their lives just to make it more sustainable for the planet. And it's actually reflected directly on the screen. So some of them actually shows, their cat photo and less canned food, less food wastage, so that more cats can have food. So things like that. But actually, it's nice to see people actually just thinking about the topic itself and willing to make a small difference in their lives, which is what we are aiming for.
Yeah, and having that accountability as well, having it there on the screen, definitely.
Yes.
So Zac, I want to bring you in as well. You're also the co-founder of City Sprouts, so you have some experience working in sustainability and spreading awareness of that. When you speak to youths on the ground, what are they usually hesitant to embrace about sustainability, and what are they most passionate about?
Yeah, I think, of course, youths come in a whole breadth of experience, interests, and what they really want to do. I think the youths that we are working with nowadays, they are very well informed, they are very well read, they clearly have a very clear interest in what they want to do. So it's really more of like how to work together with them. So for example, we launched the cat assisted therapy center. So it's centered around like taking care of cats. And that was, our idea came about because we interacted with a lot of youth programs, and we felt that's something that can really draw in as a youth program. So similarly to Earthopia, it was a lot of consultation with the ground-up groups, with the youths, and they wanted something that's a bit more easy accessible to the masses. So through music, through arts, through hands-on learning, and through marketplaces, like their friends are here, so they want to be there. So I think it's a lot of consultation and communication through both ways.
Yeah, it's for more accessibility and also more connection with the cause. And it's a good time to bring Man Jing in because you also have your own channel where you're talking about a lot of key sustainability issues, but to a more or less youth-oriented audience. Can you share more about how you've been able, through your videos, to just really connect with youths and to share what some might feel are quite dry topics of sustainability into something that is relatable, that they can apply in their lives?
Oh, that's a very good question. I just did a whole content creation workshop also, and the key point is, I think for many people out there, it's like, how is this issue related to me? So the point of relatability is really important. So even things like, how potato size are getting smaller, and they're like, why? We all love potatoes, and that's related to climate change. So these are the hooks that I often use for my videos to connect them to everyday life. It's not an isolated topic. We are all affected by it one way or another. So things like dengue, people losing their lives over the effects of climate change. So these are the stories and the emotions that actually get people listening and motivated to take action.
And also through festivals like Earthopia as well. Now, very quickly before we go, Man Jing, maybe you can share with us, for our viewers who are interested, they want to come down, they want to check it out, enjoy some of the events and the workshops that are there. How can they find out more information about Earthtopia?
They can head over to our website, so earthopia.sg, and they can find out the list of offerings that we all provide. There's also music, art, there's installation. You can also find us on Instagram. If you type Earthopia SG, we will pop up. So that is where you can find us.
And it's a free event.
Right, a great idea for activities this weekend. It ends tomorrow on Saturday. So thank you so much, Man Jing and Zac, for coming in today and sharing more about this festival. We have Kong Man Jing here and Zac Toh, both organisers of Earthtopia, and you can catch all the fun and the action at Dobby Gort Green tomorrow.